Hey there, Crystal here with oursleepguide.com. As you can see, I am surrounded by a pile of pillows, and all of these happen to be My Pillow, the very popular brand that is known for its interlocking fill. We are going to actually be talking about and reviewing their pillow today and seeing if it'll be a good fit for you as well. As you can see, there are 4 different pillows here, and that is because they actually come in 4 different loft heights. They're all actually going to be sized according to kind of your personal size. So there is this little chart. I don't know how easy you'll be able to see it here, but they have 4 different sizes. They have the yellow, which I have in my lap right here, and that one is recommended for children under 8 as well as women who typically wear like a t-shirt size of small or extra small. After that, the next one's going to be a white one, and that one's also recommended for women who usually wear a medium to a large size shirt, as well as men who wear a smaller medium shirt. And then their next one is going to be the green, which is going to be for women who might be extra large to extra large, and men who are large to extra large for shirt sizes. And then their last one is going to be the blue, which is going to be for women who might be above a 2XL and men who are in that 2XL to 3XL range and above as well. And basically what that means is that these pillows are going to have different loft heights. So basically how much fill is in there. So, the heavier you are, the more weight you're going to be putting on that pillow, and the more fill you kind of need to push back against you to make sure you're getting the ample amount of support. So if you're smaller, you don't want it to have too much fill, otherwise it's going to be too much support, which can put a kink in your neck. But if it's not enough fill, then you're not going to get the support you need. So that is how that they calculate out how thick of a pillow you're going to need. For me, I ended up using the yellow, which is going to be the smallest loft, and I liked that. I think that was the perfect one for me. I have a tendency of sleeping on my stomach side and sometimes back, so having a pillow that's not too thick and loft is really nice for me personally. I tried out the white one just to kind of see how it felt different, and it did feel I don't want to say substantially thicker, but thicker than I would prefer. So I was really impressed with how well this little chart and color options aligned with the preference that was best for me. Justin ended up using the green. He runs in about size large for a shirt, so he ended up going with the green. He's predominantly a back sleeper, so he was able to have this work well for him and support his neck really nicely, but still cradled his head. This filler, they do recommend throwing these pillows in the dryer before you get them for 15 minutes, because it does take a little time just to get that fill to kind of evenly disperse as well as kind of puff up to where you want it to be. So I was really intrigued with this pillow because of the fact that it does get so much notoriety. One thing I did also want to do with you today is I grabbed the scissors, because I'm sure most people are just as curious as I am to see what this interlock fill actually looks like. So I figured if I just snip open one of the corners here, I can easily sew it back up. So let's just take a peek inside of here and we'll see what we have that we're working with. Alright, so I just took a scissors and cut along the seam of one of these pillows just so we can open it up and kind of have a better idea of what we're really working with inside of My Pillow. So I'm just going to pull out some of the foam, and you can see this actually is filled with several sizes, kind of varying of foam. Some of them are going to be larger clearly than other pieces. You're going to have really teeny tiny little pieces all the way to some more substantial sizes. And it looks like kind of how this works is you're going to have these various just chunks of shredded foam that are going to work together, and some of the smaller ones are going to kind of fit in the crevices that the larger ones don't fill, so you're kind of always having smaller pieces and bigger pieces working together to kind of create a nice a nice solid surface that's still squishy and comfortable and contouring. This foam, it's very responsive foam. As soon as I kind of squeeze it, you can see it just springs back really quickly. There's going to be a lot of spring to it. It's really quite airy too and lightweight. So that's another nice thing about this fill. So, that's a better idea of, what's in my pillow and what you'll be sleeping on. Alright, so now you've had a little bit of an inside view of what's inside the My Pillow and what exactly that special filler is made of. Overall, I would have to say that I thought this pillow was very comfortable. It does kind of move around and fit kind of where you need it to and adjust to your body while you're sleeping. The foam itself is fairly responsive and moves really easily. It's also really breathable, which is really nice, so you don't get too warm at all. I know Justin, he liked it too, especially for back sleeping. It really supported his neck and his head really nicely, with allowing plenty of support but also plenty of give. I think how that they're sized and structured is really nice. I know sometimes people think they may want a higher loft, even though they're a smaller person, and they try it and it's just too much. So it's kind of nice to have it sized according to your shape and how big you are. That does kind of make sense because that is going to have a lot to do with how much support you're going to need and how much kind of loft height you're going to need under your head. These pillows are priced really nicely too. For the standard queen size pillow, it's going to come in a 2-pack for $99.98. Otherwise, if you want the king size as well, that comes in at $109.98 for a 2-pack. You can also buy them in individual pillows as well if you just want the one. And I know they also have a special right now for 2 pillows plus 2 travel pillows too. So the best thing you can do is check out our full review at oursleepguide.com, and also make sure if there's any promotional codes or coupon codes, we'll have those listed on there. So make sure you can take advantage of those as well. We were really happy with how the My Pillows felt for us, especially after you hear all these wonderful things about them. It's nice to give them a try yourself and feel confident in saying that, yeah, that is a really cool pillow. So I'm glad you could join me today in checking out My Pillow, and we hope you check out our other reviews on our YouTube page at oursleepguide.com, as well as feel free to leave any comments or questions below, and we'll certainly get back to you as well. So thanks for joining me, and we hope you have a very happy sleep, and we'll see you next time.